Good morning, good evening, and good night. I don't know, whatever time it is. It's 5:30 a.m. where I'm at, but I just thought I'd come on here and talk to you guys real quick before I get my day started. I'm trying to go catch the sunset, so there's that. So, if you're new to my channel, right, I talk about manifestation. Like, sometimes I still talk about astrology, but I always talk about manifestation because we're always manifesting the best life for ourselves. Okay, I barely have a voice, y'all. I went to South Beach last night. I had the audacity to be trying to party. I'll like drop a picture in my community tab, but I had a fun time. I went to this place called the Palace on South Beach, right? They do like a drag show. And so twice, y'all, I got called up on stage. Like the first time one dancer called me and saw I danced. And then the second time they asked if it was anybody's birthdays, like me and these two other dudes went up there and we were dancing and stuff. It was heck of fun, but I like yelling and screaming and dancing, and now I'm like super tired. And my voice is trying to leave me. Oh my gosh. Matter of fact, let me get a water. BRB. Okay, I'm back with the water. So, hey, Kristen, girl, I'm tired. So, manifestation is funny. You know what's so funny about this trip? Like, seriously, honestly and truthfully, because like last time I came to Miami, right? I was on a different, stayed in a different area, and then this time I stayed in a different area from last time. And so it was like everybody I met, right? And these are like people I've never met before, like honestly and truthfully, right? I felt like I knew them. Like as soon as I met them, like even like the hotel staff and this group that was here that we ended up doing the bus tour together. And then it was like this random girl that I met in the elevator, but she was like mad cool, right? So we was talking issue stuff. But like it was like everybody I met, I felt like I met them before, like not even on some deja vu type. Well, I guess you could say that, but like I said, I don't believe in deja vu anymore because we create our reality, and so I'm just like I'm starting to understand more. Like when people say you create everything around you, like like the room I was in, I created because I was like I wanted an oceanfront room, and like or the bed, just like you create everything in your reality because your thoughts are what are creating, and you even create people, right? And it's just like so crazy. Like I could swear like everybody I met, I felt like I already knew them. Like their face was like I already had seen it. It was like everything I had created, I already expected to create, right? Which is good. And I guess which helps because if you look at people as if, no one would harm me, everyone will look out for me, everyone is showing mad amounts of love for me, and that's what you would do. And it's so crazy because y'all know how I came away for my birthday by myself, right? So on the bus tour, I ended up meeting this mad cool ass girl, right? So we kind of like hung out during the bus tour, did a lot the vibe check, right? So I'm like, okay, she cool. She ain't on no funny stuff. She ain't trying to like me or nothing because I like boys. But ain't nothing wrong with girls liking girls. But I like boys. Okay. But so, like, Anyway, I ain't going to get into I'm just saying I have a preference. Okay. But like I always tell you, my bestie that's a guy is flaming. Okay. So it ain't nothing like that. But I was like, okay, she passed the vibe check. So that's who I ended up hanging out with last night on South Beach. I was saying bitch because I was thinking about bacon bitch, but we ended up hanging out on South Beach and had a really cool time. It was just like cool, and everything works on your favor because I was like hanging out with that girl or whatever. She took some pictures of me when I was dancing, so it's like I wouldn't have been able to get the pictures. Like I would have probably got called to dance and have fun, but I wouldn't be able to get the pictures. Like everybody, like people, places, and things in your reality move around so you can get your manifestation. They move around so you can be helped out. They just move around so things are always working out in your favor. And it's like, even like I had a little hiccup on the trip, right? So I had extended my room or whatever, right? Because I found like if you book like the first 2 days and then you just keep extending, you get a discount. So there's a tip if you book with Priceline. So when I booked it, right, the name on it actually came out as Karma, right? But like, of course, obviously, my mama did not name me Karma, right? So I didn't even notice until I had went downstairs to extend my, I mean, to check in for my extension. So this one guy was there, and even this guy felt like familiar, like I knew him, right? And then he was like, "Oh, well, I can't check you in because the names don't match." And I'm like, me, like, and even though you manifest and things will work out for you, you still want to scream like, "Look, boy, do you see my receipt? It says my name and my credit card and my ID. So you mean to tell me?" Like, that's what I wanted to do, but I didn't. I just kept being like, "Well, it's just a little error on the back end, but this is totally me. This is my, I'm trying to be nice stuff. It's like I'm talking to the 3D, talking to the 3D, talking to the 3D, right? But in my mind, I'm like, okay, well, I'm going to get checked in. I ain't really worried about it. So I'm still talking to the zoo. So finally, I'm like, okay, I'm just going to go get something to eat. I ain't going to worry about it. So that happens, whatever. So I'm like, so I call Priceline or whatever, say, tell me how to change my name on the app, right? The spirits have got me ill. I feel like Dave Chappelle right now. Right. Okay, turn it. So I was like, what was I saying? So I called Priceline and they showed me how to change my name on online, but once the details get sent to the hotel, you can't change it, right? So I'm like, well, quote unquote, you can't, but really it's my reality. So I just kept affirming, like, they gonna fix it, they gonna fix it. So I came in my room, went to sleep. I wouldn't worry about it because it was fairly late after that. So I was like, well, by the time I get up in the morning, it'll be somebody different on anyway, and it's gonna work out. So I just went to sleep, right? So when I went to sleep and I got back up, it was a different guy at the front. It was the guy who sold me my bus tour and my boat trip tickets. So we kind of had like a rapport going down. So I was telling him like, yeah, it's the wrong name on the reservation, but my card and everything matched, and I already been here. Like, y'all know I've been here, I'm like, and he was like, no worries. And he got on there and he got to typing, and then he was like, oh, you booked for our sister hotel. Like, it's like the same hotel, but it has like one here and one next door. And he's like, but no worries, I'm gonna let you keep your own room. And he typed some more, and he's like, okay, all done. And I was like, so yes. So when I was fake worried about the night before, it was just like fake worry because I had already affirmed it was gonna be fixed, and it was like, right. It was like funny because I even told the other dude, like, well, if y'all don't fix my reservation, I'm about to just sleep on the beach tonight, right? Like, just talk, I was talking ish, but I was talking like this, like being funny. But, and it was just so funny because people and places and things always move around so that you can get your man. And it was like, even when I was talking to the dude on Priceline, he's like, well, I'm just going to call the hotel and tell them that, your name is da-da-da. And I was like, okay. But then he was like, when he clicked back over, he was like, oh, well, nobody's answering the phone right now. And I was like, okay, bye. Because I ain't even going to keep backing and forth and with the 3D. And even though I was kind of back and forth and I was just trying to be funny, really, because I'm like, this don't work out. I ain't about to worry about it. I was like, even if I gotta sleep on the beach, I'm still gonna be here because I had extended my flight. So it was just so funny. And so I was like, okay. And the 3D is always telling us something. The 3D is always teaching us a lesson, right? So I'm like, okay, I get it now. I'm really like, I get it, and I go through it and I manifest, but I really get it. Melon, hi, Rumi. Wait, are you from the Philippines? You gotta jog my memory because it's been a long few days in Miami. I've been turning up. So what was I saying? So it worked out, right? I was like, okay, cool. And then even like when when I first got here, I met the manager. She's a Pisces too, so she ended up like upgrading my room. I got a really nice room, and it's everything. I got like right here is like, well, it's dark now, but like when you look out the window, like the beach is right there, and I got to I can be at the beach like that. So yesterday morning I got to watch the sunrise and stuff like that. So, oh, back to what I was saying, because y'all know I travels. Y'all know my mind, I travels. You a Pisces too? Hey, we are a nation, period. That's what I told the manager. And she was like a Cuban girl, but she was like so cool. She's like mad cool. The manager is mad cool. And I was like, girl, we are a nation though. When Pisces link up, we vibe, okay? Period. We parties. But so I was like, and happy birthday. So I was like, I was just like, wow, everything's working out in my favor. And then even with this hotel, because you're like really like literally like, I'm like 20 feet to the beach. You get to get like 2 free those lounge chairs on the beach. So yesterday I stayed on the beach from like 10 to 3 with my lounge chair, just chilling, listening to my music, writing in my scripting journal, just meditating and everything. And it was just so different. I get so excited to meet other Pisces. Thank you. Yes, I love Pisces. Well, okay, I don't want to go too much on a tangent, but like, well, yeah, I like to meet mature Pisces because the immature Pisces can be a little flaky, like you always hear like, oh, Pisces are wishy-washy, Pisces are flaky, but it's just because they still have some maturing to do. So it's like, if you're a little immature to the point where we can't have a conversation or like hang out, then I ain't gonna hang out with you. But I understand, because I used to be a male Pisces scared me. Yeah, let me tell you about male Pisces, but because I used to be immature too, right? We all have to learn, so I can understand, but I just can't take too much of that. But if you were mature Pisces and you ready to go, then bam, we in it. This is about how you can't let the 3D bother you. You can't let, like, whatever you're seeing in the physical bother you. You can't let it bother you. Like, if I would have just went off of the first guy telling me, oh, you can't fix your reservation. What if I would have ran out and just booked another hotel or anything, right? Like, or just been like, okay, and just have my mind set on, they're not going to fix my room. I'm not going to fix my room. If I would have kept harping on them not fixing my room, I might not have been able to change my room. But that guy might not have been there to show for me and fix my room for me. I might have to had slept on the beach because I couldn't extend my night room, even though I already paid for it. Like, we will sit up here and look at the 3D and believe it for what it is when it's already old thoughts. It's already past thoughts. Because at some point I did think, oh crap, because the names don't match on my room with my card, that I'm not going to be able to get my room. So it had to play out in the 3D. But I was just joking with it and ignoring it, knowing that things were going to work out in my favor. I was going to get my room extension. I had already paid for it, so I was going to get it. So that was my dominant thoughts. So now if you take this little story, right, because when stuff happens in your 3D, in your physical world, it's always trying to tell you something about where your thoughts have been. So I'm now equating it to my specific person, the person that I love. No, I do love them. But so, like, I don't know. Okay, we've been like in a weird phase. That's all I'm gonna say, because I don't want to affirm the old story. But weird can always can be good or bad, because I'm good weird. So there's that. And so I was thinking like, okay, so basically that little part of this trip just helped reassure to me that I have got to ignore what 3D is until it catch up to what I want it to be, which is him obsessed with me, drooling over me, madly in love with me, how you guys in the beginning. Like, basically, you have to just keep affirming in your mind, no matter what the 3D is saying. You can still interact with the 3D. I've learned now that if I feel like something is not happening in 3D that I don't necessarily like or whatever, I just start making jokes and just laughing on the inside, like, please, this is gonna work out for me. I ain't even gonna worry about it. You gonna see that this is gonna work out for me. I'm not worried about it. Like, that's how you gotta be. Like, cause you have to really train yourself not to worry in a lot of situations. And so what I'm learning now is I just kind of like laugh and make it light, so it doesn't get so heavy and a feeling to where I feel like it'll manifest what I don't want, or the opposite what I don't want, if that makes sense. I'm having the hardest time letting go right now. Okay, well, do you mind sharing a little bit with not going to depth, and then I could probably help give you some affirmations that'll help you to let go. But think about this. Letting go of the old story, okay, right? Like, we want to hold on to the old story because we remember when our SP was in love, we remember all the good times we had, and you're still going to have that too. But somewhere in the old story is a part of your self-concept that you got to work on. Whether it's you don't feel like you're loved, or you feel like you're overweight so no one will truly love you for who you are, or like these limited beliefs that have been pushed on us since childhood, right? That we now harbor inside of us that we sometimes don't even know that we have. So sometimes you got to take a deeper look. And the good news is, once you kind of figure out what you need to be affirming for, you just mad affirm for it, and you start to believe it after a while, and your assumptions become beliefs that harden into a fact, and then it plays out into your reality. So no matter what is going on, just say, even if you have to just say, period, I'm letting the old story go. 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 Sometimes we feel like we need an explanation. You don't need it. You don't necessarily need to know every intricate detail of how it's going to unfold for you. Just know that you're letting the old story go, and the new story is going to appear until time becomes unbearable. And even I'll want to be your friends later, but this time I cut off a text and broke up with them. Okay, so this is how we're, and we kind of, oh, okay. So this is what I would say. I would say to myself, of course I am loved by this person, right? And so because I'm loved by him, because whatever you want wants you, like on one end we're always connected, right? I would say he's somewhere conforming for me. He's somewhere letting go of his toxic ways for me. He's preparing himself for us to run back into each other, and everything is going to be perfect when we run back into each other. And and then just that's what you want to just say things that go along the lines of they're being healed on their end and you're being healed too. And like I'm learning new things that are helping me to deal with toxic moments so that I don't make it more toxic, right? So that I'm able to diffuse toxic moments now, or even everyone has love for me. Or my favorite, which I've been using, is no one can betray me in my reality in the past or in the future. And so even if people want to, they won't do it. No, and that covers so much. It'll like cover so much. It'll start helping you to forget the past. And then what happens is, right, when this guy finally shows up, because he will, because you're thinking about him and you're manifesting him, he kind of won't even remember the toxic stuff. And so that's a part of letting the old story go, not reminding him what he did, not thinking about the old story. That's the hardest part, is to not want to think about, I remember when they did this. You gotta let that go. You just gotta tell yourself, well, that was the past. And then forgiveness, right? That's when grace comes in. Like, okay, I forgive this person for what happened in the past. I'm gonna truly forgive them in my heart and let it go. I'm not gonna think about it anymore. They're totally being healed. They're totally healthy, normal, ready for a healthy relationship. And they can shift overnight. They can call you tomorrow if you really, really get into those affirmations and talk to yourself that way, because you are deserving of a person who is toxic free, who is loving, who is caring, who understands you. They are conforming. As you say these things out into the universe and you say them on repeat and your assumptions pardon into fact, they change and they shift instantly, and you shift with you. We'll see I don't know exactly what it is, right? But this is when it gets broader, okay? So I wouldn't say that hold the grudge till the grave, right? Because in there is something that you're still angry about. And so this is when I talk about limited beliefs, right? I don't know if you ever seen my limited beliefs when I talk about it, but so imagine your oh, okay. Oh, well then if you don't want to, okay, well then you don't have to. If you, oh, you just got you. Got you. Okay, so let me tell you about limited beliefs, then I'll tell you about that. So, limited beliefs are like when you have a 4-year-old, because they're more comprehensions, right? And they're running. And you'll say, stop running, because you're going to fall and bump your head. That's a limited belief, because they're not guaranteed to fall and bump their head. They may run and have a good time and run in circles and have so much fun. But because we tell them, oh, you might bump your head, that's a limited belief we're now putting on our kid. I mean, you do want to be careful that your kid doesn't hurt themselves. But so wording matters. Like, okay, babe, we'll have fun running, but maybe slow down a little bit so you don't fall. But enjoy, like, so the limited beliefs, like the things we tell a child, right? So imagine that happens through our adolescence. Oh, you're too skinny. Then you become a teenager. Oh, you're too big, and people tease you. And all these limited beliefs have been piling up on our life. And here we are at 41, now looking at all these limited beliefs that people have put on us and dispelling them, right? So, look, so at the end of the day, he's a freaking trickster because somebody put limited beliefs on him, just like somebody put limited beliefs on me. And sometimes people don't even do it on purpose, but they still do it. And that's where grace comes in. That's where we give people grace, because he doesn't know about the limited beliefs. Maybe his mom, never gave him money for lunch money when he was a kid. So now he always hustling people because he feel like he gotta have money. Or maybe he never had enough food in the house when he was a kid. So now he gotta do whatever he gotta do to make sure he eats out every night. Or, you know what I'm saying? These are all limited beliefs that make people the way they are. And so once you really look at his actions, because only you would really know the depth of it, right? And then you really understand why he did some of the things he did. You can forgive people without them being in your life. You can tell the universe, I forgive this person, but I don't never want to see him again. And that is okay. And it frees you. The energy that you have from holding the grudge, it's going to be gone, babes. It's going to be lifted. Then you're going to feel better. You have to give people grace. I'm telling you. And that's where, okay, so I'm not a pastor. Like, I always make this public service announcement. I'm not a preacher, but I do believe in God and I do believe in the Bible. And it says, love your neighbor as yourself, because loving your neighbor as yourself covers a multitude of sins. And that's exactly what it means. It means giving your neighbor grace to understand that they've been bombarded by these limited beliefs too. And so now my thing is, when I meet new people, when I instantly start seeing those limited beliefs, I'll try to just like say things to them to help them realize how wonderful they are and how amazing they are and how they don't have to believe that anymore and how they are loved. Like, that's what my part is now. Like, I just want to help people. So you're welcome. So it's just like, and that's what manifestation is, because once your mind changes and the way you see things changes, then you create more of what you want in your reality, and it unfolds for you beautifully. So I'm glad I was able to help you with that. So like, and that's just what I would do. Like I said, you can forgive people and they ain't got, like, I got a friend, a homegirl that I forgive. I ain't mad for what she did, but I don't want her in my reality no more. And I still wish the best for her. I wish success, money, a home, everything. But I don't want to be her friend no more. But I understand her limited beliefs, and so I give her grace and I forgive her. And and that's what I'm learning. And having this train of thought really helps with parents, because we as kids be having all these limited beliefs about our parents, and some of us don't speak to our parents now. Like, I don't speak to my dad. Like, I ain't mad at him, but I don't want to go there. But but I'm trying to work on it. Okay, I'm trying to work on forgiveness. I understand what my dad's limited beliefs is. I understand why his life was the way it is. I still don't want to talk to him at this time, but I definitely love him and forgive him with all my energy. But that's still a work in process. You know what I'm saying? But so I get it. And just like when you want, so now that's why I always give an example of your boss at work, because people always have that one boss. But if you see that boss as saying, hey, you're doing a good job, or commending you, or giving you awards, or even just seeing your picture as employee on the month in the back room, instantly everybody at your job changes. Instantly everybody shifts into the reality where you're the it girl at work. All you gotta do is just say it. All you gotta do is all in how you talk to yourself, and people, places, and things around you move. Like, it'll be like so many things. Like, I'll be at the store and I'll be like, I want to pay da-da-da for this. And then when I get to the register, it'll be on sale for that price. And I'll be like, okay, Karma, you need to keep on going. Like, so, but that's what I'm saying about manifestation. It's not just my SP or my work or the job or the million. It's you create everything in your reality. And that's why I was saying, like, everybody I met, I felt like I already knew them, I already seen their face. Is because I created these people with my imagination. I created the people that I've been interacting with, and that, of course, they've seemed familiar to me. I already know them energetically because I created them in this 3D. If I don't want to talk to him as a person, he must be a person you deserve. If you don't want to talk to him as a person, he must be a person you deserve to let go and not forget about cutting him out. Yes, definitely. Well, funny story, kids, you know, is my dad is a Pisces, March the 3rd. So, I mean, and I don't want to, but you know what? It doesn't matter how old people are. It matters if they're mature or not. In a lot of ways, my dad is still immature. So maybe I need to start it from them. My dad matures. But we do, the women, we definitely put up with a lot of BS. And I find like the Pisces men, well, you know, that's why I said it's about the level of maturity. Because once they learn to control their emotions, right, then they're easier to deal with. But usually, because my dad is a Pisces, when I start seeing a Pisces dude start to Pisces, I kind of just back off and let them go through ride their little wave. You know, just let them ride their little Pisces wave. But you don't want to deal with that. They are manipulative, but you have to remember, they're manipulative. Yeah, it has to do with their sign, but it also has to do with somewhere there's a fear in them. There's a limited belief in them that's causing them to act that way. It's in them, and they don't know, you know. So we just affirm that they grow up, mature, dispel their limited beliefs, whatever they need to do. So by the time I run back into his 8SS, he acting right, okay? So that's what I'm saying. If you gotta take notes when I'm saying take notes, because sometimes when we first get a new concept, we forget it. So, and that's why I got my little notebook. I always keep in my bag. As soon as I think of something, I'll write it down and come back and then make up some affirmations to go along with it, right? And then yeah, so that was it. So I'm gonna show y'all my little mini haul now, because I gotta get up off of here pretty soon. I'm trying to catch the sunrise. Okay, so y'all know I had to hit up Bath and Body Works. I had to hit up Bath and Body Works because I love them. So I got me a butterfly spray, because I think this is so cute, the packaging, and I really do like butterfly spray. I ain't gonna spray right. Okay, I will. Let me see. Let me remind me. Oh, y'all, why my thing came off? Okay. Oh, and my thing is cricket. Oh, I fit the. Oh, when I get home, I'm taking this back. Good thing I did look so I can know. When I get home, I'm exchanging this for another one because that one's broke. So and then I got me a candle. So don't laugh at me, but I wanted this candle. When this candle came out for Valentine's Day, I kept procrastinating. Like I want the candle, I want the candle, I want the candle. I never got it. Then it sold out like in my area. Like it was sold out. Like I kept checking all the local stores, and I'm like, that's what you get because you should have bought the candle when you wanted it, right? And I did. So when I went into the store, I went to the mall, like down there by where the boats leave off at. And it's funny how everything works on in your favor because the tour bus drops you off where the boat cruise is. No, it's Bubbly Rose. It's Bubbly Rose. I just like the packaging. But yeah, it's Bubbly Rose. But I just think it's so cute. They should have made, I know, I love it. They should have made, because Bubbly Rose reminds me of sparkling champagne. They should have made it a dang strawberry cake. That would have been cute. But anyway, so I got the candle. And it's funny because it's one of my birthday gifts. I got a gift card. So everything worked out because the tour bus stopped right there at the mall, and like in the back of the mall is where the boats leave off from. And we had like a little downtime, so I was able to like look around the mall, and I seen Bath and Body Works. And as soon as I went in there, walked in there, I just honed in on the candle, and I was like, let me get this candle because I've been wanting this candle, and now's the opportunity for me to get this candle. So things are always working in your favor. People, places, and things are moving to work in your favor. So then, what else I got over here? I just did like little stuff. I didn't do too much this trip. I mean, you know that. Plus, I only got one suitcase, and it's already getting heavy, and I gotta get back. So the bus trip actually took me to Little Havana. So I ended up getting me a Macanudo cigar when I went to Little Havana. And I'm gonna try to post some pictures in my community tab. And I got me a shot glass too. Oh, they packed this heck of it. They packed this really good. That was so sweet of them. I don't know if you guys ever noticed, but I love shot glasses. I don't know why. I just looked on Amazon and they have a shot glass cabinet where like you can put, well, they really pack this, where you can put all your shot glasses up on display. But the cabinet is like $219. So, I mean, I could buy it. I mean, I am obsessed with it. But I'm going to wait till the next Prime Day or till like Black Friday if I got to. I don't care. And order that shot glass case, wall case. But this says Little Havana, Miami. And it's just so cute. Look at that. So I was like, oh yeah, I got to get this shot glass. This is definitely going in my collection. Like everywhere I go, I get a shot glass now. Little Havana, Miami. So this was just so cute. And I feel like this definitely, I hadn't seen this shot glass at like none of the little gift shops or nothing. I mean, they might have had one, but it just stuck out to me and I got it. And it was really cute and I like it. So I'm like, yay. Score on that. So then I bought a towel. I bought me a little Miami Beach towel. Because I always forget to get towels. So now this will just be my little travel towel till I get another one. But it's a little Miami Beach towel. It's so cute to me. So I gotta hide it from the kids because they be using my ish. So then I went to Rainbow. So there's this Rainbow. It's called Lincoln Mall Road or something, but like all the way, it's like a long street, like over 200 stores. So I ended up catching the trolley down there and I found a Rainbow, y'all. And I kid you not, I think it's the best Rainbow I ever been in. It had everything. So I got me a dress to wear. It's like a little midi dress, a little casual dress. Of course, I love green and pink. They're my favorite colors. Then I got these little slides. They was only $3. Don't laugh, I got a big ass foot and this shoe is even bigger, but it was only $3. So I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna get those score. But these are like those memory foam type shoes and the toes ain't out, so that's good. I'm gonna wear those in the airport because you need to be able to slide in and out at the airport for real because they play games. And then I got this purse. Look at this purse. This is so cute. I got to say Rainbow. So this purse, it was $16.99. Yeah, it was $16.99. But I think it's so cute and I can't wait to wear it. And it's pink. It got the little air bubble in here. So yeah, there ain't no zipper or nothing in there, but it's pretty roomy in there. Hello. Y'all heard that? It's hecka roomy in here. I think I can fit my iPhone and so all the other little crap I be having, the lip gloss and lipstick and all that. So, and the strap comes off. So I guess if you want to just use it as like a clutch, You can. Oh yeah, I'll probably find me a little pink handle like or from Amazon or a gold handle, and then I can wear it as a clutch too, or I can use it as a makeup bag too. Really. So I just think it's so cute. It's a little London bus. It kind of reminds me of the tour bus I rode while I was in Miami. So that's my little mini vacay haul because I couldn't get too much stuff because I'm gonna have to carry on some of that. So because my suitcase is like over freaking stuffed. But anyway, oh, this is a 30-minute video. Yes. Anyways, I love y'all. Y'all are always manifesting the best for y'all self, right? Things are always working in your favor, right? Ignore the 3D until it shows up as what the F you want. Because we always get what we want, period, on this channel, okay? So I'll talk to you later, YouTube. I love you guys. Bye.